Hi boys and girls, I'm coming today from my special fort that I have built. So I'm inside my special hiding place today and I'm going to have my story from here today. Today we're going to talk about families and who all is in your family and the different kinds of families that we can have. How do you show your family that you love them? There are lots of different ways, and I have some things today that you can do that are in your packet. But first, we're going to start with our book from Todd Parr, and it's called The Family Book. Some families are big. Some families are small. Some families are the same color. Some families are different colors. All families like to hug each other. That's a really special way to show you love someone. Some families live near each other, and some families live far from each other. Some families look alike. Some families look like their pets. All families are sad when they lose someone they love. Some families have a stepmom or a stepdad and stepsisters or stepbrothers. Some families adopt children. Some families have two moms or two dads. And some families have one parent instead of two. All families like to celebrate special days together, like birthdays or yesterday or Sunday when we had Mother's Day. Some families eat the same things, and some families eat different things. Some families like to be quiet, and some families like to be noisy. Some families like to be clean. Some families like to be messy. Some families live in a house by themselves, and some families share a house with other families. All families can help each other be strong. There are lots of different ways to be a family. Your family is special no matter what kind it is. Love, Todd. All right, boys and girls. One of the things in the packet that you can do today is think about all the people in your family. Now, I have several people in my family, and I also consider my pets part of my family too. Even your goldfish can be a part of your family. So think about all the people in your family, and you can make a list and write out everybody's name. Maybe mom or dad can help you, or an older brother or sister. So these are the people in my family. And I put mine alphabetically. So Abigail, her name starts with the letter A. So she's first on my list. And then we have my husband, Bob. His name starts with the letter B. Then Chloe. Chloe's my Great Dane. Her name starts with the letter C. Then we have my daughter, Hannah, and her name starts with H. And then my name, boys and girls, you all know my name, Holly. It starts with the H too. And then we have my other dog, Mac, and his name starts with the letter M. So this helps you practice your letters and sounding them out and your writing skills. So make a list of who all is in your family. Next, to work on your fine motor skills, we do this at school all the time. But now that you're at home, you might have to be a little creative in the things that you make for someone. I want you to make a bracelet or a necklace for someone in your family to show them how much you love them. So whatever you can find around the house, heavy thread, or you might be able to find some cord that's stretchy, like what we use at school. It's elastic. This is kind of like a really thick thread that you can use. You can also use some real fine rope, and then you can use beads. You can use pasta. I decided to use buttons that used to be on my grandma and my mom's coats and robes that we've saved over the years. So I made a necklace, and these are buttons from them. And then I also made a bracelet. So maybe you could make mommy or your sisters some bracelets and show them how much you care. And you probably will need help tying and maybe even using a needle and thread or just putting them on. But that's fine, but it'll help work with your fine motor skills. You can use cereal too. The next thing I would like for you to do in your packet is draw a family portrait. You just made a list of everybody in your family. Now I want you to draw a picture of them. Mommy and Daddy probably have pictures of your family all over the house, hanging on the walls or sitting on tables. So I have a picture of my family right here. Now it's not in a frame, but this is my family without my doggies. And then this one was on the wall, and you'll notice that it's in a frame. This is a frame right here. So what I would like you to do is make a picture of your family, and you can include your pets, everybody who lives in your house. Draw a picture and then make a frame around your picture like I did. And you can draw it however you want to. So this is the picture that I drew of my family. And here's Chloe, and here's Mac, and I have my frame around my picture. And boys and girls, we would love to see your pictures. Post them on Facebook or send them to us so that we can see you and your family. Another thing that you can do is have a family game night. When I was a little girl, we loved family game night. Every Sunday we would sit around and play Monopoly or Scrabble or Life. And when my girls were little, we played the same kinds of games. Candyland, we loved card games. Play War or Uno. Those are all great ways to learn how to count, just to have fun, and to use your thinking skills. And the other thing that you can do, which is what I did, was build a fort. Maybe your family can help you, and then you'll have a secret hiding place to play in. I've actually seen a couple of you building forts on Facebook and having a lot of fun with them. And that's what I did today. I built my fort, and that's where I decided to read to you from. All right. I have one last book that I would like to read to you. And this one is called My Love for You. And this is by Susan L. Roth. My love for you is bigger than one bear, taller than 2 giraffes, larger than 3 blue whales, wider than 4 elephants, longer than 5 pythons. My love for you is deeper than 6 deep sea fish, stronger than 7 gorillas, mightier than 8 lions, heftier than 9 hippos. My love for you is loftier than 10 lovebirds soaring high above the clouds, and greater than all of these together, forever. One of the things I used to tell my girls before we would go to bed, I'd tuck them in, and I would love to tell them, I love you more than all the stars in the sky, more than all the red and green M&Ms in the world, times infinity, with butterfly kisses on top. That was one way I showed my girls that I loved them. And we love to hug and kiss on each other. And I know right now that's kind of hard to do, but there are lots of different ways to show your family how much you love them. So boys and girls, I will see you next week and actually get to see you on our last day of school drive-through. But until then, from Mackie back here and the rest of my family and our Grace Lutheran family, we love you and we miss you and we can't wait to see you next week. Bye, boys and girls. Love you.